Go 11:50 a.m. 102.1 FM here in the Duke City. The best mix of New Mexico music. It's 4:01. It's Friday. Hey, it is the first of the month, so that's always awesome, right? We have Mr. Roberto Morales here in the studio with us, and he has a couple of special guests. He has his son here, so that's already awesome. He's going live. We're live here, and we're live on the air, so we're enjoying it. He is our featured artist of the week. He has a brand new CD. Brand new CD in loving memory, his Jefita Querida, Roberto Morales. And, that's really awesome. And you did dedicate it to Davey, right?
Yeah, the CD is actually called Jefita Querida. And then if you guys could see it here, it's got like a little border. And then it goes down to, it says, in loving memory of Davey Moya. And that's Louis Moya's brother who left us, it's going to be a year ago now in a few weeks.
Well, that's really awesome to remember people like that, in the music. That's what I think is awesome. And we had you in here. It's been a while now, right? It's been a couple months or even longer now, I think.
I think it might have been about maybe 6 months ago.
I think so, yeah, because we were talking about your first CD, and I have them both here. So, Me Vaya Española, Roberto Morales. I like that one. We had a good time talking about it, playing the music. You had a lot of originals on that one too, right?
That one actually has two originals. Which is Mi Valle Española, and then it's got Ayúdame. That's a song I wrote like about 20 years ago.
Oh, that was a great story with that song. That's what I really liked, and you really put your heart into your music is what I feel. I think that's.
Yeah, it's an awesome song, and actually my sons are the ones who would tell me, Dad, you need to record that song, and one day I ran into Louis and we started kind of talking, and y le dije, hey Louis, quiero grabar, carnal, and we kind of ran into each other here and there, and then finally one night I was on my Harley cruising, and he pulled up alongside me, and he tells me, follow me to my chante, so lo seguí pa chante, and here we are a couple of years later.
See how it goes. You never know how it goes. And Louis, we gotta say a big shout out to Louis Moya. He's a great guy there. He works hard, and I think he has a brand new CD out too, and we're supposed to get it here, but I think we've been having something going on. But he has a new CD. But we're talking to Roberto Morales from Española, Nuevo Mexico. How's the Española Valley now? Is it kind of cold up there now?
It is colder than heck.
I bet it is, because I was just up there on last Monday, I think it was, and that was getting cold there. Now I know it's getting even worse now. Here I think it's cold, but up there, once you get up north past Santa Fe, you get pretty cold, right?
Especially once the sun goes down early in the morning.
Oh, yeah, that's when you need your blanket and everything there. It does get really heavy cold, man, let me tell you. But yeah, you have 15 songs on this new CD. And when did this come out?
That one's been out probably like about 4 months ago, and it was a hard choice, the song I have. Like I was telling you a while ago, Louis and me, we get together at the studio at least once a week. So I mean, we have probably about 40 songs recorded. And when I went to pick the ones for this CD, it was really tough because I put in 5 originals, but I have like about 10 originals. So it's like really hard.
No, it is.
To figure out which ones you want to let go of.
Right.
You want to let go of all of them right away, but
you
can't release everything right away. So it was tough. It was a tough CD to put together. There's more to it than just singing. It's trying to figure it out, and it's crazy.
It is. It really is hard to get all the songs organized because it's hard, like you said. And you have a lot of originals and just songs written and ready to go and recorded, and it's hard to get them all out. And I know you want to play them all, right? I was just talking to my friend about that. We were just talking about that where it's hard because you want to play all your songs. They're all good, but then sometimes you got to get the ones that are really the big hits, And the last one, Me Vaya Española, that was a big hit for sure for you, and that really did well on that CD.
That one went to #1, and it was a surprise to me. That was the first. I hadn't been recording. That was the first when I started, so. It was really awesome that it did that, and I just gotta thank Casey out there for giving me Skina and all the raza, and the norte. They all love my music, and on Facebook I have a lot of fans, and
that's great.
And they bought a lot of my music, and
that's really important. To support you.
This new one too. I mean, right now I got a male I have like 4 or 5 of them that I gotta mail to Texas, Colorado,
Nice.
here in Albuquerque. You know, for
That's
people
awesome.
who don't drive to Española, I've mailed a whole bunch here to Burque. So Cubo, Burque, you guys are awesome.
Hey, right on. That's always a good shout out for the Duke City here. That's great, man. That's great. And we'll talk about for sure where we can get the CDs to the people, because that's what I always like to do for the artists, because we like to know where they can find them, and everything like that. But I think we want to hear some music off here. What do you want to hear? How do we want to go with that? I'll let you be the DJ choice.
This song has been a song that I haven't heard and for a long time, and I want to honor Davey Moya. I would like to hear. Let's play Davey Moya for the raza. Aquí les
Let's
va.
do it. Let's do that. Let's do it for Davey Moya. We're remembering him today, especially if it's a time to remember our loved ones. So let's put that one on right here.
Yeah, it's gonna be his anniversary now in like 2 weeks, and the song is called Davey Moya, Su Marca Dejó.
There we go. That's a great one here on Key, New Mexico. We are talking to Roberto Morales.
¿Qué hubo, mi raza? Aquí estoy con Diego. Amor a todos.
Having a great interview here, guys. Listening to some great music too from Roberto Morales.
Brand new, never been heard.
I saw, see, brand new song here, guys. I like that one, man. That's really good. That's really good. We got a lot of people tuned in here. We got Josh G tuned in. He says hello. Felipe, our good buddy Felipe Gomez.
Hello, Josh G.
We got Dwight from Las Vegas. He's tuned in.
What's up, Dwight?
He is tuned in. We got Gilbert Moya tuned in. Who else do we got tuned in? We got
I tried giving Dwight a shout out over the phone, but he gets there at 12, I think.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I always call
Right.
a little bit earlier.
Right. Yeah, he does get there he's in the afternoons there.
So I left him hey, Dwight, I left you a message with your secretary.
Nice. That's a good one. See, that works, right?
Yeah.
I like that. Oh, I like that one there. You're listening to K New Mexico, 1150 AM, 102.1 FM. And we are talking to Roberto Morales. And that was a really nice song. That's a perfect song for this weekend with the remembering our loved ones with the Dia de los Muertos coming up right now. And yeah, and it's just a great time to remember, for sure. That was for Davey Moya. who is it's gonna be a year, you said, right, that he had passed away.
Yeah, now in November, I'm not too sure. It might be like the 22nd. But me and Louis were talking about it. What we do when we get at the studio on the day of that of his anniversary, we're gonna actually do a little shout out on Facebook. We're gonna go over there and sing it live from the studio.
Nice. Nice.
Just to honor his memory and remember him.
That's great. That's really what what music should be for. And I think that's what we had talked about before in the last interview, that music really can make you feel the right stuff. Right? I mean, making you remember and just doing all that. That's what I think is the best.
I sing every day. I'm on. I jam out every day. I have my own party.
Nice. Hey, you got to, right? You have to sing, and I try singing every day now. It's not always good. It's not like you guys that are really performing, but I try to sing it. That's what you got to do. You got to sing along and have a good time. I think that's the best thing. So, so how's it going now? How's the Lowrider stuff going? Have you been keeping up with all that?
Yeah, I've got 2 Lowriders now that I've had. Well, I've had one for 28 years. It's a '76 Pontiac Grand Prix.
Nice.
It's a trademark of Española.
Mm-hmm.
When you see that car cruising, that car most of the time has been cruising the streets of Espanola longer than most of the lowriders out there,
Nice.
except for a couple of the veteranos that we have out there, like Fred Rael and Lolo Medina, and there's a few guys out there that have been original lowriders forever, and of course their cars are part of Espanola history. We have a lot of young guys out there now too, and
Nice.
But the lowrider scene is awesome in Española. Right now it's winter,
Yeah,
so
it's hard.
my cars are either under the carport or in the garage.
Right.
And parked for the winter. Nowadays we're more well off, so that's not our daily driver like before.
Right. Yeah, you gotta park them for the winter because you gotta save them up for the nice weather and show them off again. Right. Take the cruise, take around there. So that is great. That is great. We're on Facebook Live. We got Roberto Morales here in the Key, New Mexico studios. It's really nice to get you in here. I know it's been a while. We've been trying to hook up and try to get in for the interview, and it's been busy over here. I'm always this way or that, but I'm glad to get you in here and get the time to talk about your new CD. And where can we get that? Where can we get the CD? Where can we contact you for that?
Right now, the CD, I've ordered like 300 of them. They're all gone.
Nice.
Right now, I'm waiting for another big order. The guy who does my recording is Steve de los Santos. Actually, today I met him. He gave me like 25 emergency
That's good.
CDs. But the way you can get him is, right now, the only way you can get him is by calling me at 505-309-2623. Or you can call me there, or you can message me on Facebook, and I'll give you my address, and I can mail them out to you. As soon as I get a new shipment in, you'll be able to get them at España Vida Mercado in Española. And basically, I've been doing it all on my own. Just España they have Mi Valle Española, but right now I'm out of Jefita Querida until Steve comes through. So you'll have to contact me, and then I will get them to you as promptly as I can get it to you.
Well, that's great. That's awesome because it takes a lot of work to get the CDs out too. I always talk to the artists, and it's a lot of work. It's not, like you said earlier, it's not just singing and everything. It's a lot of work of getting the CD. You got to hustle to get your CD out there and get the music out. But I think you're doing a great job, and I think it's going good.
Thank you, Diego. It's a tough job. It's not easy. It's not easy picking what songs to record. It's you just don't make an original song out of the blue. You know what I mean? It's gotta be inspired.
Right.
Like I just can't wake up in the morning and say, oh, today I'm gonna make a brand new song. It's not like that. You know what I mean? A brand new song comes to you when it comes to you. You're not expecting it, and when it happens, it happens. I've been working on one for my dad. He's a legend up north. His name is Moises Morales. He's been a good man. He's always fought for the people, for the rights of the gente. And I've been trying to write his song already for about 6 months. I have it there. It's about 80% done, but I'm stuck. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, it gets hard.
And the words, you just can't add anything. It's gotta be the right words, and so I'm just kind of sitting on it, waiting on God patiently give me the words, the right words, because I want to honor this man, this great man who's my father.
Well, that's a great way of doing it, really, because you gotta honor him. You gotta honor your family and the people that came before, and it does take a lot. The writer's block is what they call it, I guess, right? And sometimes that does happen. That happens to me just any day of the week, but it's hard when you got to come up with the right words that you wanna make it right, And I talked to my friend Andrea, and it's hard to get the right song out. It takes a lot of time. Sometimes you got to do the translation. Sometimes if you don't have the right words, and it just, it's a lot of work. It is. It's
tough. Yeah. What I do nowadays is if I'm doing like a cover song, I'll go back and I'll research that song because I want to know. Because when we're young, and even now, we're listening to songs on the radio and we hear the song, but we don't hear some of the exact words. The way the raza sings it, you don't understand the word. It could be her, it's just a weird word that we don't quite know for sure if it's this or that. So me and Louis do now is we research the songs so that we can make sure we properly put the right words in them, and we don't want to sound mucho, you know what I mean? We want to honor the raza. We never want to make our raza look dumb, you know what I mean? Because we're the raza, la gente del norte y aquí Burque, toda la raza, we are awesome people, and people gotta realize that we can do everything and anything, you know what I mean?
Exactly, and that's going back to the interview earlier this morning with Abe Torres, we were talking about the New Mexico Music Hall of Fame. There's so many people that have recorded here in New Mexico and just doing great things that we need to recognize them, and that's what talking about. Yeah, you have to recognize those. Your gente, really, the raza, you have to recognize it, and that's what's great about getting the music out. We do have somebody commenting here. We have Juliana Rebecca. She says, Roberto, I remember you were always singing in the halls at work. Good job. So that's awesome.
Juliana, hey, Juliana, how's it going?
So that's great. I love the Facebook Live because we get the people commenting in and all that. It looks like we do have to take a break, but let's hear another song, and then we'll go into the break, and we'll come back and talk. What do you want to hear, Roberto? Let's see.
Let's do Jefita Querida. This is a song that I wrote for my mom, and who I love very much, and I wish she could have heard it, but she can't, but you guys can. I hope you love it.
No, that's great. Jefita Querida. That's a title track off of Roberto's second CD here, his latest CD. We are talking to him here at K New Mexico, 1150 AM, 102.1 FM. It is Jefita Querida, Roberto Morales.
The New Mexico Music Hall of Fame and CEO, Mr. Michael Sanchez, are proud to announce our award show 2019 induction ceremony. This year's induction class includes born in Las Cruces, Mr. Lenny Pickett of Tower Hall of Fame, the music director with Saturday Night Live, New Mexico native musician and actor Ronnie Cox with credits include RoboCop, Beverly Hills Cops, 1 and 2, Deliverance, and much more. Legendary music icon.
We got a shout out there. Oh, nice. Good. That's awesome.
That's like her song, Mañana Sale el Sol. She just loves it.
Oh, that's a good one. We'll get it on. Heck yeah, we'll do it. Always click the ad before the music. We'll get it going here.
I'm proud to be hosting this year's event. Live performances by Mr. Ronnie Cox.
We
had to get our ad on, then we'll get it going.
New Mexico Music Hall of Fame, Saturday, November 2nd at the Kino Theater. Thank you to our signature radio station, K New Mexico.
There we go. If I don't hit the ad again.
Never heard in Albuquerque.
I see, first time hearing it, guys. We're gonna turn it up here so we can get it.
Bendito sea el día que tú naciste, mamá. En mi brazo tengo un tatuaje.
Nice, we're gonna get that on there.
Que me puse en memoria.
Nice. I like that.
De ti, mamá. En el tatuaje están estas palabras. Y ahora That song was made out of this tattoo.
That's great. That's great. I like that.
Memoria, mira. De mi jefita. Estorán is her beautiful name. Yo me acuerdo cuando viva tú estabas, nos paseábamos por donde quiera, mis carnales, mi hermana, tú y yo. Órale, amor, no te pidas, como te quiero, como te extraño, una madre como tú, una vez en el mundo tendrás. Is my jefita's beautiful name. En memoria de mi jefita, me puse este tatuaje y en mi brazo, jefita, te tendré por la eternidad. Is my jefita's beautiful name. Is my jefita's beautiful name.
Well, I really like that one right here. That is Roberto Morales, Jefita Querida, and that's an entitled track off his latest CD, Jefita Querida. That's a beautiful song, Roberto. That is really nice.
Thank you, Colonel.
I really like that. Just great. It's perfect. Like I say, for this weekend coming up, I'm glad we could have you in here because you're really remembering your loved ones. And yeah, I think it's really perfect timing. That's what's great. We are live on Facebook. We're getting a lot of comments here. We have a lot of people tuned in. We're glad to see that. We're glad to have you down here from the norte into the Burgue here, having a good interview here, talking about your new CD. And like you said, you can get it from you online on Facebook. I know you're on Facebook. You like to do live videos, and I love that. That's the best way to do it, right? That's the way to reach the people, right?
The way I look at it is my music is the people's, what do I have to hide? You either love me or you hate me, and aquí estoy, amor a toda mi raza, y that's what I'm here for. I'm here to honor my raza.
Oh, that's great. Hello, we got a caller here. How's it going? Okay, New Mexico. Good, doing good. Did you want to request a song? Perfect. What did you want to hear? You got it. I will get that on there for you. You got it. Have a good afternoon. We get all sorts of people calling in. We got some requested music for yourself there, Roberto. That's great. And then we had some requested Ernestine, Roberto, too. Hey, you know what? We are having a great time. We got some requested music for Mañana Sale el Sol. And that was from this is from the newest one, right? Is that right?
That's from the newest one.
That's what I thought. I think we had kicked off the... let me see what we got there. We're going to play it again for sure for everyone requesting that one because we have to get that one on for sure. That was a big hit too for you, I believe, right?
You know that Ernestine is actually, her and I are both right now on a top 25 list for Noble Radio.
Oh, nice.
She's like number 7 and I'm at number 3 right now.
Oh,
but-
I did see that online, right?
Yeah, that's
yeah,
awesome. Though.
yeah.
I mean, this is a radio station out of Fort Worth, Texas. The guy who does it is Rudy Benavides.
Okay, yes.
You know, I sent him my music about a year ago, and
Yeah.
and that song that's up there right now is actually one of my first songs. I can't remember what the name of it is right now, but Vas a Llorar.
Okay, yeah.
It's on my first CD on Mi Valle Española.
Nice.
But Ernestine and I are both out there, you know, on that, right behind each other.
That is cool. That's always cool. You know, that's great to see the Valle de Española, you know, the people really going for it, because that's our people, you know, that's our gente. We gotta support everyone, and that's what I think is great about you, because you work with Luis Moya, of course, and he's from La Gente, and he's got his new CD out. I think he reworked some of his classic hits there, and he's doing that. And you worked at ATM Studios, right? With
Yeah, Archie does all our mastering, but you know, before I say that, I just wanted to say, siento mucho for Ernestine. You know, she will always be an awesome singer. And the last time I saw her, I saw her at we were doing the shout out for the Hispano Music Awards.
Oh, right.
And, you know what? She introduced herself to me, and me dijo, well, you let me know anytime. She says they were gonna play at the Buffalo Thunder like 2 weeks at that time, and she tells me, if you want to go, just go by over there and you can sing a song with me.
See, that's great.
You know what I mean? She was always awesome, and que viva la Ernestine.
Que
forever,
viva.
you know.
Yes, que viva. And she did really support all the artists, and you know, that's how we have to be in the new music business, especially the New Mexico music, because we're all a family. You know, we all know each other. We all do some of the similar songs, so we all gotta be supporting each other, is what I think.
Well, actually, Jake and I just went to Grants together. We did a double interview together, in probably about a month ago.
Oh, nice.
With Fred Rodarte, we
yes,
sang.
Fred.
We sang 2 of my songs together, live over
Nice.
the airwaves, and then he sang a few of his own. But Jake and I had a great time, and like you were saying about Louis, you know, I just want to give a shout out to Louis. He's an awesome dude. I mean, he's one of the best guitar players. Not only guitars, I mean, this guy can play every instrument, practically every instrument. I mean, he does my bass, guitars, accordion, you name it, he plays it. You know, that guy's awesome.
That is cool. See, that's what's great to have on your album. Really talented, and yourself, both talented right there. We have Esther. We have a comment. Maria Sanchez, Baldonado Sanchez says, Esther was a beautiful woman. Glad to have known her. You have made both your dad and mom proud. Hey, there we go.
Thank you, prima.
That is awesome.
Amor a todo Chama y a todo el norte.
That is awesome. See, those are the comments. And we actually have Ernestine's mom, Olivia, watching. So we want to say hi to Olivia there. And
Hello, Olivia.
so we got a lot of people tuned in. It's a great time to have you here at K New Mexico, 1150 AM, 102.1 FM, the best mix of New Mexico music. We are talking to Roberto Morales from Española, so we're glad to have him down here for a little bit there. And so you came down. Are you going to get a little bit of shopping done, or go get some dinner maybe or something?
We'll probably go to Texas Roadhouse.
That's always a good deal.
Our steak there every time we come up here.
Nice.
And who knows, we'll throw a cruise a little bit.
That's always a way to go, right? I mean, you can cruise.
We want to go to Cabela's.
Oh yeah, that's a good place too. That has some good stuff. I need to get over there too. I have some gifts I gotta get, because it's that gift time. So it says saludos from us. I'm clicking the wrong button here. I'm trying to like the comments and turn the button.
Amor, Olivia, y siento mucho.
And we definitely want to send our shout outs there to Olivia and everyone tuned in to K New Mexico, whether you're on 1150 AM, 102.1 FM, or on our Facebook Live. That's how we reach a lot of people all over, and that's what's great. What do you want to hear now? Let's see. We're playing DJ's Choice, but we're letting you pick.
I want to dedicate this one to Piedad, but I want to dedicate it to a todo mi Valle Española, because this is a song that Louis and I got together. I always wanted to make it different. It comes off of a song that's called Barco Chiquito, but I changed it and it became Carro Bajito.
Nice.
So it's in honor of all the lowriders in Española and Albuquerque, because over here the lowrider scene is hopping too. So
It's going, right? Yeah, it's hopping.
Hugo Burke, I dedicate this song to all of you Burqueños who have lowriders and love the lowriding scene. Amor de Roberto Morales. Aquí les va Carro Bajito.
Ahí está.
Hey baby, how's it going? Yeah, this song, and I would hear like Leonard. You remember Leonard Sanchez?
Yep.
Oh, he was with Charisma, and
Right.
They always sang that song, Barco Chiquito.
Yes,
I always
yes.
think to myself, why Barco? Because this is Española.
Yeah, we don't.
Ocean.
Yeah, we don't have any
Check this
boat.
out. I wanted to honor my city.
No, that's great. That is great.
I'm all about Española and
You know you have to be. You know you have to be about proud and showing the support for where you came from, right? That's what I'd say. You know you have to. I like that. I like that. Yeah, it's a great.
if you want to give any away, you can give
Yeah.
them away whenever you want.
No, for sure,
I love them all, though. I mean, No Volveré, an awesome song.
It's always a good. Yeah, that's always a good one.
Amazing Grace is years ago. That one.
That's
you gotta
always
do at least one gospel.
Yep, for sure. You have to. You have to.
I have two here. I have an original one that I wrote. It's called.
Oh yeah, that was a great one. You're hearing Roberto Morales, and that's the first time you're hearing these songs here in the Duke City, here in Albuquerque, at K, New Mexico, 1150 AM, 102.1 FM, the best mix of New Mexico music. We like to support everyone here at K, New Mexico, and that was a Carro Bajito. I like that one. Hey, I like that one. That's a good one. That's a good one. It's off his latest album. You know what? This album's great. It has 15 tracks on it, so you're getting your money's worth for sure. Great music. I love the cover too. You have both your CDs have great cover photos there. Great stuff. I'm gonna show first the first one here. I love it with the lowrider there. You can't beat it. And then your second one here, it's just great. You're in the fire there. That's awesome. See, I was gonna check it out. May have the reflection on mine, but great stuff here from Roberto Morales. It's always good to talk to you, man. It's always good to have you down here and have a great conversation. I know we had you at the sister station with Dwight. Was that a week ago or so? Were you up there in Vegas?
I was out there with Dwight maybe about, I'm gonna say 2 months ago.
Oh, was it? Okay.
It's always an honor to be out there with Dwight. You know that I walked in and while I'm driving up to I'm driving to Las Vegas and I'm hearing him talk about my music, play my music, and then I walk in and it was really awesome because first song I heard when I walked in was one of Jake Segovia's songs.
Nice.
And what's awesome about Dwight, like he tells me, I like to play all the artists. I don't like to just do like the popular ones or
Right.
or the guys who are like, for example, Darren, who's always, he's one of the big guys of New Mexico music, and he says, don't get me wrong, I love to play Darren too, but
Right,
I like
right.
to give all the other guys a
No,
chance.
of course.
And it's just awesome, every time I've been at every single radio station that I've been, I have walked out of there feeling like a king, and I already feel like a king right now, right here. So,
Well, we
you
appreciate
guys
that.
are
Yeah.
awesome.
Well, we thank you for coming in because we love to have the artists, and we have an open door policy here. We try to get all the artists scheduled. We have so many I got to get in. Let me tell you, there's another new artist, Lisa Anglada, who just started, and she's really great. She just worked on her first CD, so that's what's awesome to see all the new music coming out this year. In the past couple of years too, really is great. You guys really work hard on it, and we'd love to support you by playing it. Because you got to have somebody to play it, right? I mean, somebody has to listen to it, and
Well,
that's
I
what's
haven't
great.
met Lisa, but we've talked to each other on Facebook, and we're looking forward to each other.
Mhm.
There's a shout out to you, Lisa. You guys are all awesome. I wanna shout out to all my all the artists and todo el mundo. You guys are awesome. Se avientan and keep it going, and don't forget Roberto Morales. He's here and he's here to stay.
That's great. That's great. So I know you have a bunch of original music still working on, but would you work on a duet? Have you done any duets yet? Have you done any duets, or are you going to work on any?
Well, right now I'm gonna let the rabbit out of the hat.
There
Right
we
now
go.
We have Louis and I have 2 songs right now that we do together. One of them is one that Ernestine made famous, which is Un Rinconcito en el Cielo.
Mm-hmm.
We just did that one about maybe 2 weeks ago. It's
Nice.
recorded and that's what Louis tells me. This is to honor all our artists who have gone and
Nice. That's really nice. Yeah.
and we remembered Ernestine at the time while we were doing it, and I hope that when it comes out that it will honor her also. You know what I mean?
That's
Because,
great. Yeah.
she made that song bigger than what it's ever been. Well, I hope that we can continue that and know that Ernestine also gave me the will and the desire to make that song, and I hope I can
Nice.
honor her when you guys hear it.
Well, that is great. That is a great. That'll be a great duet, you and Louis. Because definitely 2 good guys there for sure. So, what do you want to hear next? We got time for at least a couple more. So we
We
want to.
got, you know what? Let's do. I've got two gospels. One of them is called Te Agradezco. That's one that I wrote. But then I also have one that's called Amazing Grace. I love them both. I mean, why don't we do that one? We'll do Amazing Grace.
Let's do it.
It's an English song. For all you Chicanos who don't understand Spanish, I
There
think
you
that's
go.
fine.
That works. I like that. Right here on K New Mexico. Amazing Grace. Roberto Morales.
Louis called me a black Chicano when I did this song. That's one thing that I always want to do is I always want to honor God, because
Right.
without Him, I couldn't do none of this,
No, exactly. Yeah.
He
No.
blessed me with 6 sons. And,
That's what's great. Got the
I just
family.
want to
And,
honor God.
No, I think that's perfect. I think that's good.
That's part of our
Yeah.
culture.
Yeah, no, exactly, it is. I know you did one on you did the Udemy, right, on the other one. Yeah. Yeah, that's
So
great.
you should see, this one's awesome, bro. It's called Te Agradezco. It's a song that I wrote also.
Nicely, that's great. That is great. We got Dicky Baca. He says que viva toda mi raza del norte. We have Lisa Bailon. She says hi, Quintana.
¿Qué hubo, carnal?
We have Darlene Rodriguez watching. We have Carlos Abeta watching.
He's out of, he's from Chima, but lives here in Rio Rancho.
Okay, nice.
Órale, Dicky,
Nice.
tú.
I like that one. Yeah, see? Roberto's having a good time. We love to have Roberto in here.
When it's there, bro. But you know, you go back to sing that and hit that note, it's not that easy.
No, not to hit it like that again. No, it's hard. It's hard. You getting ready for the award season coming up?
See how that goes,
The award show coming up,
Well,
yeah.
I've got 15 new songs to go
Yeah.
out there with, and
Yep.
I'm really, I've been recording like a lot, like I tell you.
Yeah,
so it's really hard to sit on music if you want to.
No, yeah, you want to put it out, but
So I think I'm gonna take a new one to Casey within the next now in November.
right.
I'll send it to you guys also.
Nice,
when-
nice.
Once I get it in, I'll send you a single.
That's perfect.
It's just that I don't know which one to use.
right. And there was a nice one there, a little gospel for you here on New Mexico. That's Amazing Grace, and we like that one here. Hey, Roberto was singing in the studio and everything. If you're on our Facebook, you can see the behind the scenes fun that we're having here with the interview. We really love to have the artists in here every Friday, and we try to get them in. We just had a lot of artists in here. We try to get more and more all the time. So if you are a New Mexico music artist and you're listening on Facebook or on here and you want to come in, give me a call. Let me know on Facebook. Whatever you can reach me. Just let me know. We'll get you in here and we'll have a great interview. If you have new music, that's always awesome. Because Roberto has a brand new CD, 15 tracks on it. You can't beat that. That is a great CD. He worked hard on it. I know he worked hard on it because last time we were talking and he was already working on his stuff. We talked about his first CD he's working. He has more. He's just ready to go. I love that. That's the kind
I'm
of.
ready for at least 2 or 3 more CDs.
He's ready. He could get a whole compilation going. That's great. I like that. That's what you got to do. You know, you got to get your music out there, and it's good to get the music from your mind to the paper to the recording. I think is the way to go. You know, and sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it doesn't happen like that, of course. But I think you did a great job on the songs that we hear here, and we got.
Well, you know, usually right now, nowadays, mostly everybody's doing 10 songs. And when I was doing this CD, I was like, do I copy the other one and do 13? It was my first CD, and then you know, I talked to other artists, and they tell me, no, just put 10. And I'm like, so you know, you guys all gotta realize that by putting 15, that means I took away 5 songs that could have been
Right.
on another CD.
Right.
So you know, this music is by the people for the people. You know what I mean? I wanted it out there, and I'm never gonna be Cusco with my música. I'm gonna always share it, and if I could release all my other CDs today, I'd do it. You know, but the radio stations won't take them in that fast. So.
We would like to, right?
And I'm just here. I'm new. You know, I've been doing music for a long time, but it's new right now to me, and I'm trying to make up for all my years that I lost. You know, I lost out on a lot of years that I didn't record, but I'm trying to make up. So that's the reason why I'm doing more songs on my CDs. It's not to be against or try and outdo any of the other artists. You know, I give amor to all of them, but that's where I'm at. You know, I want to make up for lost years, so I'm in a hurry.
Hey, sometimes you have to be, right? I mean, but I think you got a lot of years here, and you talked about your sons you have 6 sons, right?
Yes, I have 6 sons.
Well, that's a good family, a nice family there, and I know we had talked before. I think you gave one of them one of your lowriders, right? Was that something that happened, or?
No, actually, probably 2 or 3 of my sons have gotten my lowriders. If they haven't gotten it, I've traded one of my lowriders to get them like for example, Isaiah here, we traded a 51 Chevy Bel Air so we could get him a Mercedes Benz.
Nice.
So, you know, whether they got the lowrider or they got the nice car, you know, I've gotten all my sons a car. I think except for one of them, because he took care of business on his own. But I just want to say, I don't just have 6 sons. I have 6 good sons, you know, who are good sons, and I'm proud of them.
Well, that's great. I think you raised good young men. I haven't met them. I met one here, but I think I definitely would agree with your mindset and everything, your positivity. I would say yes. I think that's great. Well, I think we got time for one more. What do we? I got a couple of your other ones set up. We have Mañana Sale Sol coming up after the break, and then we got Un Puño de Tierra coming after the break too. So we got those set up. But what else? What else do you want to hear? What's your?
Let's do. Man, it's a hard choice.
Right, it is. It really is.
If we can do 2 more, I have No Volveré and Vestido Mojado.
Okay, we'll do Vestido Mojado first, and then we'll go to No Volveré. But we want to thank Roberto for coming in again, for sure. We want to tell where can you get the CDs again? So if people missed out, where can they get your CDs?
Right now, if you guys want to get my CDs, you're gonna have to call me or message me on Facebook. My phone number is 505-309-2623. If you're from here from Burque, just message me and I'll send you my address, and you guys just send me a money order. If you want 1 CD, it's $15. If you want 2, it's $30. You guys can send me money orders, and I'll mail you out the CDs. I've sent a whole bunch. They've gone out to Texas, Colorado, all over Colorado. I've sent quite a bit here to Albuquerque, so no tengan miedo. You guys send me the CD, and I guarantee you'll get your. You send me the money order, and I guarantee you'll get your CDs.
Oh, that's great. We thank you again for coming down here and coming into New Mexico and sharing your time with us and sharing your music too, because that's what we love. So we're gonna play the last 2 here. Then we got a couple more after, of course, after the break. But we're gonna play Vestido Mojado. Then we'll do No Volveré after that. But thank you again, Roberto, for coming in and taking your time. Enjoy your steak later on. That'll be good. You guys will have a good time.
It's an honor to be here with you, bro. You're an awesome vato, and keep doing your job the way you're doing it, bro.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you. We'll keep it going here for you. So we were talking to Roberto Morales here on New Mexico. We got some more of his music here. He has a brand new CD out, and we're supporting him here. Make sure to check him out on Facebook. He is on Facebook there. Just search up Roberto Morales, and you'll find him. And you can actually check him out, get your music there from him. So we got Vestido Mojado. Then we'll go into No Volveré here on New Mexico. I keep doing that, pressing that. I keep messing up, guys. Here, pressing the ad first, and then, but we'll get the music going. Don't worry, guys.
I didn't see her. I didn't even see him.
I have too many multitasking and buttons. It is Friday, so.
What's the plan for Friday night?
Oh, I don't know what I'm doing yet. We'll see. I may go.
The game's over.
The soccer, yeah, they're done now, but I'm going to try to go support the kids. They have a couple high school teams I'm supporting. I work at the high school, so I'm going to go over there and support them next. They play on Tuesday. They're in the state championship, so doing the soccer and all that. So going for it, man.
That's what I mean, bro. Mexicanos, we're awesome people.
Mm-hmm.
You never know. This is a big exaggeration, but I always tell gente, you never know if your neighbor can pull out a helicopter from his garage.
Right, you don't know. You don't know. That's what's
is.
awesome, and we were talking about that too. We were talking about how you can, like this Vicente Griego from Dixon, he does flamenco.
Oh, yeah.
He does flamenco singing,
Yeah,
and he's really awesome, and he's going to sing tomorrow. And, you wouldn't think from Dixon, you don't think it, but he's great, and he does it.
He's from El Dique, bro.
Dique, yeah, right? We
That's
love
what
it.
he says, yeah.
He was
He's
great.
awesome, bro.
He called in this morning. He was coming from Roswell, and he called in. It was great.
Yeah, when I met Vicente, he called me up and he says, hey, Roberto, I want to get one of your CDs. That's when I first came out with my Espanola. He literally went and met me from Dixon in Española.
That is awesome. See, no, he seems like a real good guy. I've never met him in person, so tomorrow I'm gonna meet him.
He keeps threatening me that we're gonna go have dinner, and I keep threatening him, but we have
Right. I do that all the time. You can ask everybody. I'm like, we're gonna do it. Oh, that's That's great. Yeah, we'll get your music here and we'll do it. Nice. That's a good one too, for sure. Version.
These are all songs that I love.